How's it going? Welcome to the Drama House Live. Honey, the heat wave has arrived to the Drama House, and we don't want to fry the camera today, so welcome to the Drama House. This is a special episode of our talks. Is this like a summer episode of our talks? You guys let me know. We didn't last long without a long tangent, and I love that. Cherry Bonbon. Hi, babe. Thank you so much for joining, friends. I have you like on different sides, so I'm seeing all of the messages. Shout out to our YouTube chat and shout out to our friends over on Twitch. You guys, do you multi-subscribe? Are you into that? Do it today. Come on, now hop on Twitch. I was told the quality is a bit better over there, so let me know. Let me know if you see me better. And I can see what you're saying on Twitch, so come on. Join us everywhere. Honey, today we are celebrating something very important because our Discord server has reached 100 members, and it's just, hello. Yes, we did that. We did that. Yay! Thank you so much to all of the friends over on Discord that made this happen. This is all for you, all about you, and I'm so grateful. It's 100 of us. But if you want to join, there's still room. Hello, the party is never over, especially not never. In the Drama House Discord server, I am going to link here to pin, some links. Come on, YouTube, join everywhere. You can join the Discord server today, and we would love to see it. You can also meet me on Twitch. I've added the link right here. And if you want to watch so far a little shady reading of the Bezos, that might be random, but it's not random for me. You can watch Lady Drama's channel. That's it. I think I'm done with the with the ads. Guys, are you ready? This is going to feel like a Drama House Talks, but don't forget that the legend icon moment, the Drama House Talks, they are on vacation. You can watch the full playlist. I wasn't done with the ads. You can watch the full playlist of our 20 episodes. Hello, 20. And have a good time and catch on all the episodes. If you enjoy today's episode, girl, you are going to eat every single episode up. I'm telling you. Let me just give a shout out to the live chat. Thank you so much, Twitch chat, for the wonderful emojis I'm seeing in the chat. Twitch has great Drama House emojis, so even just for that, come and join us. Thank you so much, you guys. Calamity, hi. Loving them. And I saw Vladdy in our Twitch chat. Thank you. Hello, friends, and YouTube. I want to say hi to you too. because I see you everywhere. Hello, Dolly. Hello, Vlada. Hello, Greg. Veronica, welcome. Anxious Gary, happy to see you. Cherry Bonbon, I gave you a shout out. Brush my beard. Hello. How's it going, honey? Thank you for joining Lady Calamity on YouTube. Thank you. Hi, user UI plus numbers and letters, but you know who you are. Thank you for being here. I see Matt is joining here on YouTube. My dear friends, you can join the live chat at any moment, and today it's going to be an episode hot. Not only because of the heat wave, but also because, babe, we gotta watch what we're gonna do is watching this protest that happened recently, because we've been watching them all, and who else are you gonna watch them with if not Lady Drama? No, that would hurt my feelings. Don't do that. And I would never watch it without you. So, speaking of Discord, I've hosted a very quick poll on our Discord server, and the people spoke, and they spoke for watching this together. So, do you have your snacks? What are you snacking on? Tell me all the tea. And I say, let's go, because we've got much to watch. And let's see, will my computer overheat? Let's hope not, but I have no idea. Let me resize. Ooh. Thank you for joining. If you're joining now, wherever you are, be welcome. If you are also going through insane temperatures, I hope you have like an ice packet next to you and a lot of fresh beverages. And speaking of, you guys, look who's here. If not the one and only Schweppes Lemon. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Vladdy, just in time. Chin Chin. Chin Chin, all of you Drama House partners, please, let's cheer. We've reached our follower goal on Twitch. That's amazing. Yes, the energy is slaying today, and I'm feeling it, and I'm loving it. Let's go. Thank you, Twitch. I so appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're creating positive energy because we might have to go on, a little bit less pleasant of a tangent. So, let's just stay positive. Let's drink our Schweppes lemon. And let's manifest that sponsor. I would love to be paid to drink Schweppes lemon on stream, of course. But even without the endorsement, baby, it's my fave. It's my fave. Let me know your favorite drink, or we won't know. What are you sipping on? Do you have ice? Are you team ice or are you team no ice? I've got plenty of ice. Phoenix on Twitch, it's Drama House time, baby. Yes. Thank you. Tommy is boring. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. It's Schweppes lemon time. Thank you. Okay, so the stream, you guys, I have not watched not even like 1 second. Not even like 1 second. So I don't know anything about it. I've just seen like a reel maybe about it and like some footage from it, but just like it's going to be your first time, it's going to be my first time. And I know that it's definitely going to be the first time for our amazing, wonderful, icon legend moment. Our mod, Miss Veronica, she is double chatting. She is on YouTube, she is on Twitch. So I want to see those hearts flying for Miss Veronica. Thank you, baby.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment. Now, come on now.
The absolute moment. Thank you for being here, Queen. Okay, let me grab the link. And let's go. Get comfortable. Get comfy. Wait, it went on. It was starting already without you guys. Like, what? Matt, what does Barbie say? I mean, you're so right. Barbie, are you here? What do you think of the upcoming video we're gonna watch?
Jesus.
You know it, baby. Barbie always knows what to say. She always knows what's up. Barbie, we love you.
Jesus.
We just do. Okay. Let me just move the chat. And I know you guys are background is not the usual, but I hope you still appreciate my nature, my natural one. And you can see like, wait, is this hand? Like this diva right here, this little doll is me. I just wanted to let you know it's moi. I once threw a hippie birthday party and I was wearing the same outfit as that dolly. And then some girlfriends, they, for my birthday the next year, they gave me the version of me with that look. It's a lady drama Barbie, kind of. Okay, enough with the chit chatting. You know, I love to do that, but this is not the avenue. Thank you, partners, for being here. Let's go. I don't know what to expect, but for context, this protest follows the one that we've watched that was set in Florida. The previous one that we watched was in California, and now this one is in Madison. I don't know where. I always heard Madison. In Madison. ... I guess they will say. And all I know is that there's a theme, and the theme is Monopoly. Probably Wisconsin. Yes. Thank you, Anxious Gary. Thank you, honey. Probably, I think it sounds like it could be Wisconsin. Yes. All right. Hi, Drama House partners.
All right.
Got 37 camera angles.
Hope you don't get motion sick. We are down at EA's office in Madison, Wisconsin to voice our thoughts and have a discussion about the Electronic Arts buyout. Here they have Respawn Studios. They make Apex Legends in this beautiful office. On the west side of Madison. Hello, Gimbal? Gimbal is gimbling.
Gimbal is very much not.
Gimbal is right. Gimbal don't know how to gimbal today. But today we're going to be playing a nice game of Monopoly, and then as soon as you're ready, I'll have you. Hello. It's being a jerk today.
I'm gonna go freehand.
No, I got you. If you point this way, we have our Monopoly board here, and we'll kind of be describing to you and discussing things as we go. But so I hope that everyone can.
Where are all my Save the Tree partners at? Let yourself be heard in any chat you're in, whether it's Twitch or YouTube, because on your behalf, I'm gonna look at these props and I am going to say this.
Bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye. Bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
Not under our watch, baby. We've been talking about these props since the first protest. I mean, look, honestly, we are doing investigation work. We have been following this because if people are wondering, the reason why we're invested is that over here at the Drama House, we've been talking about the EA buyout since the moment it all went down. And we've been, you know, criticizing EA since even before that. And so, yes, we are very critical. And yes, we are paying attention. And yes, we might have opinions about what we see because in the meantime, we have been very active. We have been practicing what we preach. And we've been doing what? What? Come on, Drama House partners, tell me. Tell me that you have been boycotting like you've never boycotted before. We've been boycotting EA hard, baby. So yes, this is why we're here. And we're into digital props over physical if they require paper. We've been noticing a pattern. So after EA death, Graves comes Monopoly and asking questions. That doesn't make sense. I agree, brush my beard. I absolutely agree. Yes, we've been boycotting EA. I thank you. Love to see it in the chat. So just a little note, just a little disclaimer, because we always spill the true tea. Okay, Diva? Okay.
Can hear me well. I forgot to ask, like, in the beginning, is anyone in chat yet? Okay, that's good. But yeah, there's like, we have the pay to win railroad, Respawn Avenue, luxury tax, and more. So it's like our own. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. The gimbal is not gimbaling today. Sorry, guys. Do you want like my case or anything?
Nope.
Okay, cool. But yeah, so I guess let's.
The candle? The Kindle? The candle? What is not candling?
Are you guys ready? Are we ready to get started? All right. So happy Saturday, everybody. I'm Rachel, or also known online as Zephyr, and I'm a content creator and an organizer with the Players Alliance HQ. So thanks for being here in person or remotely. While I've spoken recently in California and at Florida and California's EA offices there, I actually do live in Orlando, or I actually live in, sorry, I got distracted, more people. I actually live in Illinois, not Orlando.
Yes, by the way, the man that you're starting to see pacing around, I have a very, how do you call it, photographic memory, like visual memory. And so, yeah, of course, the moment I saw the strut and I saw the jacket, I knew it was that man. It's that man from the first protest, the one that was smashing those boxes. Just letting you know. Danza, hi. Hello, aspiration failure. The protesters, make sure to use my creator code. Yeah, Zephyr is saying that she's a content creator and she is an activist with the Players Alliance. Also, still an EA partner is just a coincidence that the hashtag Sims partner is not in this video, but it could be. Honey, the promo code could be up on this video. I don't know if EA would care, honestly.
It was too hot there. Too hot. Way too hot. But Madison has always been a part of my story. I was born in Wisconsin and lived here for about 30 years and called Madison my home for over a decade. My friends, memories, and community are here, and my heart is here. We're here today with the Players Alliance to represent over 75,000 people in our community, standing in solidarity with Madison game developers outside the Electronic Arts office because of a proposed $55 billion buyout.
When did this happen? Hold on, 12 days ago? 12 days ago, so 7 days ago was the 25th? Was this happening on a Saturday again? Like, you guys, tell me if I'm doing the math correctly, but if this was streamed 12 days ago, was 12 days ago Saturday the 20th? Please let me know. I hope not. I hope that I am wrong. So I'm gonna be waiting for what you guys tell me. Oh no, Greg is saying Saturday, and I trust you, Greg. It was a Saturday. The 20th. All right. So we are standing in solidarity with the people who work here in these Madison offices. But once again, it's a Saturday. Yeah, they're doing it on weekends in order not to bother EA with their protest. I agree. I agree, brush my beard, absolutely. Not a Saturday again.
That could put real jobs at risk. It would add massive debt to EA, increasing pressure for layoffs, closures, and cost cutting that ultimately impacts workers and players. This deal is much bigger than EA. Across the industry, developers at studios like Raven and independent teams everywhere have faced instability where success doesn't guarantee security, and even great work can lead to layoffs again. That system takes a toll on people's livelihoods and their passion. The video game industry is $220 billion with a B. That's bigger than
Spotted him again. Now we have no doubts. It's that man.
film, TV, and music combined. That level of power demands responsibility. When it becomes too concentrated, it affects not only the companies, but the people who make and play the games. We're here because it doesn't have to be this way.
Is there somebody dressed like Spider-Man? Excusez-moi.
When it becomes too with a B. That's bigger than film, TV, and music.
Is this a Peter Parker at the EA Madison protest? Yes, Phoenix. This guy is the one that at the other protest was talking about literally every, like, referencing every game and Dungeons and any video game and Dungeons and Dragons, and then but there was nothing about EA titles. What crossover is this, right? I don't know, babe. I was not expecting the Spider-Man. Truly. Greg is saying gotta have some cosplay. That's also true. What is life without a good mask sometimes?
Combined. That level of power demands responsibility. When it becomes too concentrated, it affects not only the companies, but the people who make and play the games. We're here because it doesn't have to be this way. The people who build this industry matter, and the people who love it matter. And it's time to treat this community like the powerful force that it already is. So, to Electronic Arts and its corrupt shareholders, let us be crystal clear as we get into our discussion. Our demands are simple: no
Mm.
buyout, no AI, no layoffs, and no greed.
No buyout. You've heard it, baby. I'm really no buyout, no AI, no, what did she say? No
Whether you like,
cosplay.
as we get into our discussion, our demands are simple: no buyout, no AI, no layoffs,
No
and no
layoffs
greed.
and no greed. No buyout, no layoffs, no AI, no greed. I mean, it's a pretty realistic scope for this movement, a movement that started taking action months after the buyout was announced, and not really many months before the buyout was going to be finalized, as it currently sits right now. They're pretty simple demands. I mean, why hasn't anybody thought to tell EA, please, our list of demands is this, no buyout, babe, and let's go. It's just so counterproductive, in my opinion, to be like protesting, but then not really having actions that could lead to a feasible outcome. I don't really see the point of doing things this way. Like, sure, it did bring maybe awareness about the buyout to many, but with what final goal, I wonder? Where's the final goal? What is it? Giving the petition, they've already done it. We watched that. Doing a funeral for EA, we've already watched it. They've done that. But these are not final actions, nor are they objectives or goals. And I do think that when you are protesting, you need to have a very clear vision of what the goal is, how you and the people you will rally up are going to achieve that goal. So apart from bringing awareness, which doesn't seem to be the goal anyways, I don't know. I think the thumbnail of today's live stream is the best piece of advice you can receive right now if you're a confused, former EA player, just like all of us. Don't give them any more money. It's like impactful, even like in its own right. And it is an action that you can do. Is this rage baiting? By the way, yes, I think Saffron is live right now. Yeah, I'm seeing it right here. She's streaming Sims right now and gifting packs at a set goal. Girl. I mean, I go outside of this company's buildings to stream a protest, and then like 12 days later, not even, I think that like probably on the next day we had a stream with the promo codes and everything. I'm there like literally promoting, like advertising, giving away content from the same company that I was protesting against just some days ago. Baby. I would do another bombastic side eye, but we've just done one. Maybe in a bit.
Whether you like EA or not, you cannot deny that it's a major player in the industry. And this buyout could be the first step in wider industry consolidation, making it easier for private equity to take over more of gaming. And we're going to get into some details of that today too. It reflects a broader
Okay.
trend of treating cultural industries as financial assets to be acquired and controlled.
I'm sorry. Honey, what is going on? Are we doing a like contemporary dance performance right after this? Because this guy is like stretching like there's no tomorrow. I've done some dancing in my time, and I remember, right before going on stage, you gotta stretch. You walk around like that, like you pace around, trying to get everything pumping so you can just go on stage and deliver. So, my dear Drama House partners, I don't know, but we might be in for a true show. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, yeah, warming up for his performance. Our main performer there preparing himself for a performance of his life. Clock it.
Controlled. That means that the corporations get richer because it's easier for them to rip you off with subpar games and higher prices. Ignoring it just because it's EA is a mistake. This deal is an early warning sign.
Can I put they're not
For
available.
where the
Never
gaming
mind.
industry is heading. Repeat after me, you guys, so they can hear us loud and clear. Block the EA deal!
Block the EA deal!
And for those of you guys watching on stream, we've got some petitions in chat, exclamation point petition, and you can go to fivecalls.org to make it easier for yourself to find your information for your representative and call them to ask them to block and oppose the Saudi-backed EA deal. And you can join the Players Alliance Discord to tackle whatever's next. So we're gonna play a little game of Monopoly today and walk through some of the details of this deal. These corrupt buyers wanna own it all, but we're not gonna let them, are we?
I gotta say, I mean, look. We've been watching all of these events, all of these protests, and I mean, I have to say, I think that at least if there's anything we are witnessing and watching, it's truly, I can tell, like Zephyrin really growing into this role of like host. And I can see that. I can see the growth. Like think about the very first stream with Kayla when like it was almost impossible for Zephyrin to get a word in because there was the game and the attractive representative was there. So it was hard. She was trying to like get the questions in, but it wasn't working all the time. So seeing her here so in charge, and I mean, I think she's got like a big stake in this game of Monopoly today. I don't know, as a Monopoly player myself, one that likes the game, but never wins it. Oh my God. I never thought about that. I'm like, okay, show us what you got. Of course, on the protest and activism side of this, I don't even have anything to say. Since the very first thing we saw, to be honest. I also wouldn't be surprised, considering that they hosted this on a Saturday, that once again, Kayla was probably streaming Para Lives. In the meantime, maybe she was not on this day, but she was doing that during the other protest that we watched together. So like, just a little reminder of how things are going.
Here's our Game Master Slayer to kick things off.
Yeah! All right, here we go today.
No. I cannot believe it that I've just given a positive speech and then we start with the choreography. I'm sorry. My mouse just fell naturally on Spider-Man, and I think that's beautiful.
We're not gonna let them. What's next? So we're gonna play a little game of Monopoly today and walk through some of the details of this deal. These corrupt buyers want to own it all, but we're not gonna let them, are we? Here's our Game Master Slayer to kick things off.
Yeah! All right, here.
I'm having the same feeling of when you're like like when you're out with a friend and she brings a guy, and then she's like, he's like so funny and so entertaining, and he's like one of a kind, and you're like, oh, okay. I'm curious to see like this guy you're dating. And then the guy like does something so random and crazy. That's the same. I'm having the same nervous system response to this guy just jumping out of nowhere right now. Oh gosh, it's happening. He's the game master. If we didn't catch it the other time, honey. Yes. Yes, Phoenix, I'm getting the ick. Literally. Literally. It's hard to watch this during a heat wave. Okay.
We go today. We got a great little game of Monopoly.
I'm reading in the chat, Game Master or Game Master. Game Master Slayer. I mean, it kind of sounds like a character from like an anime that I would be interested in watching. Who is this Game Master Slayer? What are the powers and what made him so fierce? That's a good show idea. There you go. Maybe Spider-Man can have an appearance in this show.
Right here, right now. Now the wind is against us. I'm only had two mics today, so I'm gonna be kind of shouting at Zep here and there, or shouting at another man that you're gonna meet soon. But before we do that, before we get really in to what's going on today, we're gonna do a little story time. Everyone, gather up. Come here. Come here. Push in on me, camera guy. I'm gonna take the shades off for a minute. We're gonna do a little story time. Zeph, come here. I need your microphone.
That's right. My bad.
We're gonna do a little story time. All right, and I'm gonna say some controversial things here. And the main one is, I actually really love you.
It's truly Spider-Man.
Jesus.
It was truly a Spider-Man. There you go. Uh, there's a lot. Like, I am sorry that Master Slayer did not get like, on track with his hairography, because it's very important on a windy day. Take it from a girl that lives in a very windy city. You need to know your hairography, okay? So like if you're performing outdoor and you're gonna be narrating and jumping and doing all the moves, you need to know like where the wind is blowing and what's the best look for you. I wish we had work on that. Isn't that part of being a game a gay master? I mean, in that case, for sure. A game master, maybe no. There was no time to think about the hairography.
Yay. Chill. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you though. My parents got divorced when I was 9 years old.
Boo. Join the club. Don't trauma dump on me, honey. We're all in our 30s. We are done talking about our parents' divorce, okay? No, I cannot stand it. The ick doesn't even begin to explain what I'm feeling right now, baby. Like, honey,
Jesus.
truly. Exactly, Phoenix. The ick grows. Hello, ick. We are all feeling you. Thanks. I don't really know. I don't really know where this is going. But yeah, one Barbie isn't enough.
Jesus. 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 Jesus.
And my mom really had to step up. She was raising 3 kids by herself and half the block in Philadelphia. And I was going through a lot of stuff and she was trying to find a way to connect with me. Now, don't get me wrong. The author got dicey and I bailed. Author got problematic and I bailed. But my mama, she bought me an EA.
Ooh, girl.
Excuse me, sir. What? Okay, now I'm invested in your personal story, honey. I'm sorry, I didn't ask for this, but you put it out there.
Game to connect. She was raising 3 kids by herself and half the block in Philadelphia. And I was going through a lot of stuff and she was trying to find a way to connect with me. Now, don't get me wrong. The author got dicey and I bailed. Author got problematic and I bailed. But
So my parents divorced when I was 9, and then everything fell on my mom's shoulders. And like she was taking care of all the kids and all the kids around the block. And many times I just was like, Mom, you suck. I'm out of here. So many times I bailed. So many times I bailed. Like, is that where this kind of stories are supposed to go? I don't know. And I don't know where they're kneeling. Baby Diva, I don't know why we are kneeling down, but this whole thing is definitely giving like Christian gathering, like Christian events, where at one point they do this demonstration and they're talking about their tumultuous past, about how they were like awful people, and then they found Big Daddy in the sky. Anyway, back to this guy trauma dumping on us while we're just trying to have a hot girl summer.
my mama, she bought me an EA game. She bought me the Sorcerers in the Stone, the first Harry Potter tie-in game. We played it on a crappy computer that my uncle gave me. And every day when I would get home.
Sorry, I'm just interested in the science behind. I don't know if you want to join me in this thought we wouldn't notice. Eyes, gamers are always watching. I mean, Spider-Man, don't do this to me. I have a soft spot for you. But honey, are you guys always watching? Truly? Save, wish, jobs, stop the EA buyout, I guess. Monopoly, ruin everything. 55 billion for EA. EA's need for greed is killing the Electronic Arts. Look, I appreciate that these signs are not made with AI. Period. I appreciate that these signs are not made with AI, okay? Is this supposed to be motivating? I don't know, Greg. That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know who this man on the left kneeling is. They did not like I admit it, the pacing of this is way more like, remember how long we waited at the funeral to see any action? Cherry Bonbon, say it on my behalf. Say what you want to say and mean it, baby. I'll back you up. Thank you. Well, several mysteries on our way, right? Like, will we hear from Spider-Man? Who is this man? The whole Monopoly game of it all. And also, this guy over here, his childhood trauma, mommy issues, and more that should be discussed in therapy. But in this economy, I get it. It's tough to take care of your mental health. True.
Home from school from 4 to 4:30, I'd play video games with my mom. It's the first game I ever beat. We played it together, and it gave me, when I was just a child, when I was having a lot of struggles, it gave me the ability to connect and communicate with my mom and have language that I could share with her as I shared gaming with my mom to this day. Like terms like cutscenes, like mini games, game mechanics. I was able, because we had this shared history, because EA made a really good game. a game I cared about, a game that I have this beautiful memory for. And people are going to stop having those. That's ending with this ELD. The coming generations, those of us who have kids, they're not going to have that because somebody half the world away decided we're going to turn games into a currency extraction machine. So when I get a little upset, when I get a little angry, we're going to go ahead and understand.
Did you hear that, Drama House partners? So kids of tomorrow are not going to have this like experience with their parents playing an EA game because someone from how did he phrase it, from a different part of the world decided to come and ruin that? Is this the story?
Stand
Wait.
away. That's ending with this ELD. The coming generations, those of us who have kids, they're not going to have that because somebody half the world away decided we're going to
Somebody half a world away
turn games into a currency extraction machine.
has decided to turn games into a currency extraction machine. Like,
Jesus.
you know, my partners, you know that we have spoken many times here at the Drama House when covering the buyout and also not. We have spoken about the position of the Saudi Arabia government in this deal, and we have unpacked why the concerns about it and about the presence of the Saudi Arabian government as, you know, the player in this deal, why this was problematic, and we went through the several reasons, the human rights abuses, all the violations against minorities, and basically also, you know, the way this PIF, this wealth fund, operates, completely controlled by the crown. So we've unpacked all of this stuff, and you know that I'm not, you know, I'm not ever defending or apologizing or for on behalf of the Saudi Arabian government, like what the fuck. But I just think that it's kind of disingenuous to come up with this narrative for which EA was like this iconic fantasy land where everything was going so fine until the Saudi Arabian government decided to come in and make it a currency machine. Like, I understand that this game master doesn't really know much about the rest of the franchises. Yes, we need to hydrate. That he doesn't know much about the rest of the franchises, and so his reference points are like, okay. But I just think it's disingenuous because ruining like the impact in the industry is and the decay is not because the Saudi Arabian government is entering right now through the buyout. We will see consequences and effects. But honey, the kids of tomorrow were not going to be well served with or without the buyout. And I think that that's a more honest take. Now, thank you so much. Thank you, Vladdy. Chin chin. Look how beautiful the Schweppes lemon is, and she's filled with ice, and I love that. Cheers.
So when I get a little upset, when I get a little angry, we're going to go ahead and understand why. So let's kick this off with the roll. Camera guy, I'm going over there. All right, here we go. We're going to start our rolling. We're going to...
Jesus. Jesus. Jesus.
Help us. This was kind of a fail. It was like, camera guy, I'm going over there, and the camera guy was supposed to like pan to wherever they were going, but it did not work. Dolly. Hi to your family. Hello. Yeah, he's definitely powered up. He is strutting. The performance is beginning, so get your popcorns, pop some more, and let's go, I guess.
Start right here and go a little bit further. So let's go ahead and roll for each of our players. You mind if I roll for the oligarchs? We got the oligarchs right here.
I think the gamers are going first.
All right.
Girl, at least let's do the performance right. The gamers are going first. And but wait, the people with the signs are supposed to just stay here the whole time? And also, when you do these kind of things and you're simulating like a board game but like open air, aren't you supposed to do the board like on the floor and then the players can actually walk from square to square? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not saying they should have more props, but if you really want to do a board game metaphor, do it right. Oh, the random dude got a mic too. True. True.
First, well, I agree with that. Let's have the gamers go first. Represented by our controller. You go ahead. You roll some dice.
Wait.
Warm it up for you. Here you go. Yeah. What'd you land on?
1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
3,
Woo!
4.
Willie Street. Yo, Willie Street, founded in 1978. A corner.
But how big is this section, is this sequence of squares? No buyout, no way out, no way out, no AI, no layoffs, no greed.
Cornerstone of the queer community.
2.
Yeah.
Wait.
Warm it up for you. Here you go. Yeah. What'd you land on?
1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
3,
Woo!
4.
Willie Street. Yo, Willie Street, founded in 1978. A cornerstone of the queer community here in Madison, Wisconsin. Willie Street is this amazing place where they've had the fair for decades. And I don't want to bury the lead. I don't want to get into it now. But this is kind of the stuff we're fighting for here. We're going to talk about censorship. We're going to
So they landed on a square for a street that is very famous in Madison, and he said that it's famous because of its like importance in queer history. Now, I don't know this Madison street, so I would like to know how it connects to the queer community. But all he said was that there's a fair that is being like hosted all the time. So why did we even have this square? I don't know if we can make it to the end. You guys, please like and subscribe. I mean, there's also a heat wave in all of this. Hello. Sad girl 99999. Yes. Nightmare blunt rotation. All of this. 100%. 100%.
talk about these queer communities and how we're being recognized. But I'm talking a lot. Does someone else have something to say?
Yeah, let's break it down. EA is being sought for a buyout involving Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, Jared Kushner's Affinity Partners, and Silver Lake. The Saudi fund alone could end up controlling 90.
But who is this man? The guy just said, who else has something to say? And then this man, who was already mic'd, as you guys noticed, he started talking, but who is he? I don't know this man.
.4% of EA. That is massive. I don't think I've even ever finished a video game to 93.4%. Little ADHD.
Cracking them jokes. Cracking them jokes.
And in Saudi Arabia, they have an absolute monarchy where power ultimately sits with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. It's a big deal for one of the industry's biggest companies to potentially land under the control of a country with such a history of human rights abuses. Is that something we want?
No!
Their intentions are clear too. The Saudi
Why is this man like he's so distracting. I can't even. Like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably like three more people over here. There's one anonymous person talking, and look at this
Arabia
guy
of the country power
in the back.
ultimately sits with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. It's a big
Where is he going? What is he doing?
deal for one of the industry's biggest companies to potentially land under the control of a country with such a history of human rights abuses. Is that something we want?
No!
What was he doing? I'm sorry. Look, the first time we also watched him perform, and honestly, I was not really impressed. And this time, no professional performer would keep like pacing when the spotlight is not on them. Go and drink some water and wait for your next little like dance or whatever is going to happen, and get stretched for the next backflip.
Their intentions are clear too. The Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund has something called Project 2030 that outlines their investment strategy away from oil and into media and entertainment. I quote Prince Mohammed bin Salman directly. If sports washing is going to increase my GDP by 1%, then I will continue doing sports washing, which means they are relying on leveraging the massive global
To quote,
2030 that outlines their investment strategy away from oil and into media and entertainment. I quote Prince Mohammed bin Salman directly. If sports washing is going to increase my GDP by 1%, then I will continue doing sports washing, which means they are relying on leveraging the massive global popularity of athletics and other entertainment, and they use the high-profile sponsorships and mega events that come with it as a smokescreen to cover up unethical behavior and human rights abuses. Esports has become a massive industry, and EA Sports is the biggest sports game franchise in the world. That comes with countless in-person global events that will just help to further that mission. Is that something you want?
No!
Saudi Arabia also wants us to look the other way from their human rights abuses. This deal goes through, this country will push their agenda of killing LGBTQ plus people, and they'll suddenly be in charge of a huge number of games, including The Sims, which has one of the most vibrant LGBTQ plus communities in the world. And if you look this year, the Sims team has not made any public comments regarding Pride Month. And for that being such a large
did Zephyrin write this little speech? We're back with the no Pride Month posts. And honey, if you want to know more about that, watch my video on the topic, okay? Is the latest you can find on this channel videos. Come on. Let me tell you the real tea. Well, let's see where this is going.
large part of their community, and to be 20 days into Pride Month might be the case, I can't help but wonder if they're looking at who their owners are going to be, and if that's made a big impact on how they've chosen whether they can or should speak up.
Rewind, Selecta, just a second.
Sims team has not made any public comments regarding Pride Month. And for that being such a large part of their community, and to be 20 days into Pride Month might be the case, I can't help but wonder if they're looking at who their owners are going to be, and if that's made a big impact on how they've chosen whether they can or should speak up.
So it's really actually not surprising, but at the same time, it's kind of like, oh wow, this speaking point, similarly to how it's being brought up right now, was brought up by Zephyrin during the other protests that we watched, the funeral, sorry, the function. This exact point was brought up back then too, and that is actually what had me make an entire video trying to break down this point and explain why it's, like, in my opinion, disingenuous, because it's just How do you stand there joining a protest that says stop the EA buyout, but at the same time you're implying that the reason why the Sims did not post anything for Pride was because they're looking at the Saudis as their new owners, and so they are kind of, already changing their public communication because of laws in Saudi Arabia. Why bringing up this point when the point is still valid and something that, if brought up in the right way, yes, should be discussed, but not this way because it's just incorrect. We have seen the amount of big corporations that have stayed silent about Pride Month, stayed silent about Juneteenth, and just like we've seen with The Sims, they are the same brands that used to be very much into the whole corporate allyship of it all. And what we should look at is, the social war climate. It's who's in the government in the United States and how big money reacts to these cultural shifts. I don't know. There are so many points that they could be bringing up. Bringing this one up this way, I just don't understand why. Why? Today would have been a good pajama party day. I think we're all tired. That's true. I mean, get in your PJs, baby.
Saudi Arabia is also guilty of the mistreatment of women, and they've had a journalist literally torn into pieces because he was calling for reform and speaking against censorship. Those are the actions of the Saudi Arabian crown. And they want to own 93.4% of one of the biggest game companies in the world. Communities like ours are in danger under Saudi oversight because of their taste for this kind of power. Is this something we want?
No! So I've got a few things to say. So I'm kind of inspired. I'm going to get a little tender with you guys for just a second. As an out and proud member of the LGBTQ plus community, I stand here as someone who grew up loving The Sims, a game made by Electronic Arts. And for those who don't know, The Sims is a life simulation game where you can...
I thought she was about to say, and for those who don't know, I also work with EA. Thanks to The Sims. Yes. How about that? Oh, no, we're not talking about that? We're not talking about that? Okay. I'm also, seeing the pattern of this kind of public speaking that both Zephyrin and this man keep doing, that is very much like me, mine, like at least I appreciate that unknown man because he spoke on like things outside of himself. And I think that that's more catchy. Like, you guys have the facts. Give the facts about this shit. But more importantly, I would like to hear the line of actions that you guys are going to be taking to reach this objective of stopping the buyout. Because, excuse me, but hosting protests, claiming to have the objective of stopping the buyout, and also not knowing about, like, not talking about how you're gonna stop the buyout. I don't know, it just seems to me like they were like, okay, we're gonna be stopping the buyout, haha. But in the meantime, we got all of this like celebratory, performative activism. But then who are the performative people? The ones that sit on their chairs the armchair activists, right? The ones that just sit down and just tell people to boycott and only boycott. Right. We are the problem.
Make anyone, marry anyone, or be anyone. Sort of like digital Barbies. And for countless LGBTQ plus folks, The Sims is a game where they are safe and free to represent themselves. Making sure that video games and media land in better hands is so important. And fighting this buyout is critical for that, among many other things. Censorship is a massive concern for the Sims community. We live in a world that can feel hostile to people.
She is silent. Ciao tesoro, hai visto cosa bevo? La Schweppes Lemon.
Who just want to love who they love and be themselves.
Yeah, I think Barbie was mentioned, by the way. Sorry, but you're right. You're right, Matt. She said digital Barbies.
Jesus.
Barbie, are you offended?
Jesus.
I get it, Barbie.
Jesus.
Barbie's like, let me out of this.
The Sims has saved lives, and it's saved my life. I grew up in a community that wasn't safe for LGBTQ plus people, and playing The Sims gave me space to explore who I might be, to imagine love, and to understand myself before I could do that in real life. I've heard so many others feel the same. It helped them realize they were trans, or simply gave them a place to exist freely until they could step into the world as their authentic and beautiful selves. These are all the things that make this feel so uncertain, and something this precious shouldn't be at the mercy of power, money, as I've heard so many others feel the same. It helped them realize they were trans, or simply gave them a place to exist freely until they could step into the world as their authentic and beautiful selves. These are all the things that make this feel so uncertain, and something this precious shouldn't be at the mercy of power, money, or people.
Something this what?
Authentic and beautiful selves. These are all the things that make this feel so uncertain, and something this precious shouldn't be.
Maybe was this precious?
Be at the mercy of power, money, or people who don't understand what it means to need it, like the Saudi crown. There are incredible people that work at EA, but
The incredible people that work at EA, they are saints, they are beautiful babies, they're beautiful angels. They could do no wrong. And don't you even think that any of them are playing the corporate ladder game and just making decisions based on, their own needs, wishes, and desire? What? Are you guys seeing this notification? How did I just win a tier 1 subscription to Zephyr?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Jesus.
Well, thanks. I got gifted. I don't even know what this does. Okay, as a channel subscriber, you can pause and rewind the stream to catch on any missed moments. Okay, got it. I don't want to do it.
Tony! I beg your finest pardon, Tony. Thank you so much for the 5. Holy poopies! please.
Yeah, I think it was just gifted, and because we're watching something on the channel, I got it. Sorry to whomever gifted it to me. Platinum Play-Doh? Thanks. Just in time to be reminded that you guys can use the 5% code. This is the kind of content that one makes when you really feel that urgency about the message that you are protesting, right? This is exactly what you do. Thank you so much, Vladi Daddy. Chin chin. It's it's unfortunately alcohol free. No, you guys, because I did think that we could have done a bingo, and we could have done it because I think that maybe some of you would have bingoed today. Mattia, buonasera. You can binge on her content now. Loving life. Loving life. Stay woke, baby. How wonderful.
A little percussive maintenance, if you will. Jesus. Just the tip. Just the tip.
Jesus.
So I have to wait for my debit card a little bit. I think we might just be like SOL. I guess it's cereal.
Okay, goodbye. Back to the protest, Drama House partners. The luck is obviously spinning today. I mean, I just got this subscription gifted to Zephyr's channel. And on that note, why don't you join me at my channel on Twitch? The link is pinned in the YouTube chat. And Twitch chat with all of those beautiful emojis. Thank you. Thank you for being here. No, yeah, I'm not following. I was not engaging at all. At all. Violeta, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Chin chin. Clink, clink, chin chin.
Right now, the reality is that they're dedicated. And I know they're dedicated to ensure that inclusivity remains, as I'm a partner of EA, because I'm there to be.
Ooh.
Girl.
Drama, mama. Hold on. I need to rewind.
Like the Saudi crown. There are incredible people that work at EA. But right now, the reality is that they are dedicated. And I know they're dedicated to ensure that inclusivity remains, as I'm a partner of EA, because I'm there to be a voice from the inside. But right now, the reality is that the future of gaming is just outside the grasp.
Ah, she just said it that way, that she's a partner. Damn it, I thought we were gonna get a whole thing.
Voice from the inside is that they are dedicated. And I know they're dedicated to ensure that inclusivity remains, as I'm a partner of EA, because I'm there to be a voice from the inside. But right now, the reality is
I'm there to be just a voice from the inside. A voice from the inside. It's giving Nancy Drew. It's giving that recording of the ghostly voice that we listened to in Abby's room. I also don't know why this man is wearing a jacket. It seems to be hot over there. So, okay, so now we're also utilizing the fact that we work with the EA to say shit like, oh, it's because I work, I'm a voice from within. I work with this team internally so that things can be um can be made better. Honey, welcome to Twitch. She's silent. Grazie, grazie, grazie.
Is that the future of gaming is just outside the grasp of people who wish that we were dead and want more of your money. A prince with absolute power and shareholders with an unending appetite for money and a CEO who has failed to protect us. After the sale is done, what they say goes. Do you want that?
Thank you, honey, for subscribing with Prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, you guys, the fault is of the Saudis and their prince, and also some shareholders, and also the CEO. But everybody else and everything else is just fine because if you endorse, if you endorsing is not the right word because ooh, what is this? Yay! Thank you. We are reaching goals. Hello. But if you decide like to actually advertise for EA, like I don't understand in her reasoning where is the breaking point that doesn't really connect the money that she makes because of EA to like the profit for the shareholders, for Andrew Wilson, for in the future the Saudi government. Because again, I think it's doing a disservice to her message to say that the Saudi government already has so much importance in the state of things as they are. Because aren't you saying that we can stop this? So like how in is the Saudi Arabian government? I don't get it. Oh, that's true. They kneeled down. I didn't even notice, says that girl. What is going on? When did this happen?
To own a game like an unending appetite, the grasp of people who wish that we were dead and want more of your money. A prince with absolute power and shareholders with an unending appetite for money and a CEO who has failed to protect us. After the sale is done, what they say goes. Do you want them to own a game like EA or The Sims? No! Our demands are simple. Can you please repeat after me? No buyout!
No buyout.
No AI!
No AI.
No layoffs!
No layoffs.
No greed!
No greed.
All right, Slayer, go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to things I want to mention just because we're on the slop of censorship.
Now this is a good act of gifting subscriptions. Thank you so much. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, thank you. You're the best.
Is to censor people is to censor life. To say that certain people aren't allowed to play your game, cannot be represented in your game, is horrid because people need that. There are people out there that don't have characters that look like them, that act like them, that look.
What is going on? I think you guys are also hearing a secondary like voice talking.
To play your game, cannot be represented in your game, is horrid because people need that. There are people out there that don't.
Some whispering. Right, yeah, yeah. It's like a double voice. Like I guess that the unknown man with the microphone is still mic'd. Aspiration failure. Thank you. Welcome to Twitch. Thank you.
don't have characters that look like them, that act like them, that love like them, and when they find them, it matters. When a company takes a chance and adds a couple lines of code to do that, it's a huge difference. And Sims used to do that stuff. Last Pride, was it last Pride or a couple Prides ago? They added pronouns to The Sims. They added all sorts of updates, allowing people to fully express themselves in a game that would emulate life, that would emulate society. And I'm piggybacking off my boy over here, but they haven't done no stuff. None of that. This time, oh man, I'm mad, I'm angry, but you know what? I'm here to roll for him. So I don't want anyone to blow on these dice. I don't want any luck for him. We're gonna go ahead and roll for the oligarchs real quick. Yeah! Oh, okay, that fits.
It's like, this is a very bad class in acting, by the way. Like, don't think that this type of performance is in any way good. I really struggle following what this man is saying. I struggle with, like, I'm not getting convinced on the passion of this, and the plan is not planning, in my opinion.
They landed on luxury tax. I ain't never had enough stuff to have to pay a luxury tax. But let's see how this goes. Bing, bang. Oh, right there. Oh, who wants to talk about that?
Who is gonna be wanting the mic again, if not our friendly no name? But I just wanted to see the monopoly.
I ain't never had to roll for the oligarchs real quick. Yeah! Oh, okay, that fits. They landed on luxury tax. I ain't never had enough stuff to have to pay a luxury tax.
Why are these people kneeling? Why? What is really going on at this protest? Why are there these people with the sign and they are knees on the floor while a guy is like yelling? Because, I mean, if you're tired of standing, you would sit down in a different way. Like, you would sit down. Sachan Sims anonymously protesting. Ah.
Well, let's see how this goes. Bing, bang. Oh, right there.
So, because I'm assuming that there's nothing else, like that these are the only squares they've done. Because why aren't we getting like a panoramic shot of all the squares? Pay to win, railroad, Respawn Avenue, 455 million, luxury tax, gaming is more expensive. That's the street we saw before, LGBT plus expression. All right. Sorry, I mean, at this point, with all these props, a girl gets curious.
Who wants to talk about that? Who's got some stuff to say?
Electronic Arts is already extremely profitable. It doesn't need saving. It's being bought for control and profit, not survival. Since the proposed deal was announced in September 2025, the reaction has been loud and clear. Creators have pulled out of their partnerships with EA, and the community has felt shaken.
Have they? Have creators pulled out of their partnerships with EA? Like, babe, this is so absurd. Creators have pulled out, yes, but not the one creator that is actually here at this rally and that is also like face of the movement. She has not pulled out because to her it's not enough. Like, the buyout is not enough to stop promoting Sims content, because that would imply stop getting the check. Like, you can't make this shit up. You just can't.
And uneasy. Private equity isn't known for its care of the companies it takes over. It's known for extracting value for shareholders by cutting jobs and taking shortcuts with production and customer service. We've seen what it can lead to before, with companies like Toys R Us and Joann Fabrics, those companies that have collapsed, not because of bad business practices, but under the extraction model of private equity. In gaming, EA is already increasingly becoming a face of heavy monetization. As the shareholder demands grow, games shift.
I mean, excuse me, but what is this man doing? I just see him like moving around. Like, he is like, I finally found my platform. I finally found my audience. And I'm so happy to do this like street performance. And I think he's kind of feeling that like superstar vibe. You know, he's like, I am that girl. I am that girl.
From experiences into storefronts, designed less to be enjoyed, and more to keep spending going. This deal is going to make that worse. And I see that when I try and play games with my family, with my 3 kids under 10. And when I try to bring them to enjoy this hobby that I've had, focused on imagination and solving puzzles. And instead, what I sit them down in front of is a glorified slot machine.
Just stop, stop, Devo. You're doing too much. OMG.
Makes it so hard to find the games that are going to help them actually build up and understand everything that gaming can be. Instead of doing something and finding games that empties our wallets to keep up with the impossible appetite for money that comes from the private investment and ownership firms. Speaking of appetite, I'm sure some of you have seen the EA burger meme. Game Master Slayer, can you please elaborate?
Oh, I gotta tell you guys, I was in the Marines for a while, and when I was out there, I'll tell you, all I wanted was an American cheeseburger. When things get hard and you're out in the desert, all you want to do is get that sweet bacon cheeseburger. And games used to be like this. Used to be that real good stuff. You'd buy the original game, that was your burger right there in your hand. And you know what? They make some more content a couple months later. Not something they stripped out, but something they added in. And that'd be like your Coke. All right? That'd be like your drink or your pop. I don't know where in the world you are right now. And then your last expansion pack, it's like your side, like your fries, your salad if you're fancy, whatever. And that was a good system, like the Witcher.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what this burger metaphor is where actually it's going. But I don't know. So I don't even know. My mind is stuck at him saying that he was a Marine. He also told the EA employees that he's a veteran. We never forget anything over here. But when he was a Marine, he was always dreaming of a good old American cheeseburger. That's where I'm at. I don't know where this is going.
Witcher 3, one of my where in the. And you know what? They make some more content. And games used to be like this. Used to be that real.
Games used to be like this, like a cheeseburger.
Good stuff. You'd buy the original game, that was your burger right there in your hand. And you know what? They make some more content a couple months later. Not something they stripped out, but something they added in. And that'd be like your Coke. All right? That'd be like your drink or your pop. I don't know where in the world you are right now. And then your last expansion pack, it's like your side, like your fries, your salad if you're fancy, whatever.
Jesus.
Is this going to connect to the Monopoly game they used to do at McDonald's? Milky Way girl, sending me. Now that would make so much more sense, actually. Maybe he's going to talk about how fast food is bad now. Maybe. I don't know. I'm truly like stunned and shook because, and I mean, I hope these people are all doing okay because they had to endure this live.
And that was a good system. Like The Witcher 3, one of my favorite games. You got the base game, that's your burger. You get Blood and Wine, that's your drink. You get Hearts of Stone, that's your fries. But now, they don't do that no more. They take that burger. That burger is done day one, or super buggy. But they take things out. They pull things out of the game. They extract bits and pieces out of the game so they can sell you that lettuce, so they can sell you that other skin, so they can sell you those onions, so they can sell you that ketchup. Everything pulled apart, stripped down, so they can add more. And expansion packs, they don't exist anymore. It's just this constant stream of slop content where they're not even charging you for a whole side. You want fries? Well, that's 99 cents a fry, and we're gonna call it a player card. I know, Simmers, that's a Madden reference. I'm sorry, we'll cut back, I promise. 99 cents a player card. You wanna play as your new favorite?
Any of these men's jokes are getting Zephyrin to a whole new universe. She's like, comedy show. This performance, also comedy. Also comedy.
Rookie? I know sports, I'm sorry. You wanna play as your new, you got me, right, brother? You got me? Yeah. You wanna play as your new favorite rookie? Well, you gotta pony up $4. You wanna take that? No, we took it out of the game so we could sell it to you again. And do it.
Yes, we took stuff out of the game. We sliced content in order to favor microtransactions. And you know who we have in the front line in order to promote those slices of content? Oh, yes. Yeah, it's people like Zephyrin promoting the heck out of this content, out of these games, out of EA's properties. Because not only do people like Zephyrin bring the dough home to EA, but they also get some dough for themselves. So, like, how after all of this, like, they divided a burger as if you have to pay for all the ingredients separately? Like, how does this land when your co-host gets a check from EA every month? I just don't get it.
You want to pay more?
No!
It really is that bad. All EA titles are guilty of over monetization, and this sale is only going to make that worse. What used to feel complete now comes as a stripped down version of the game. Like you're only getting a fraction of what you were expecting. And they just want you to keep paying more. Even now, EA just announced they'll be putting real life ads into the games you play once again. Billboards in games for different things like soft drinks, political ads, restaurant ads, even brand collaboration and item drops. Let me hear it one more time. Do we want to buy more?
No!
I'm going to throw it back to Zeph.
There's no question that games have gotten worse with monetization. So I want to say up front that this isn't a slight against the hardworking developers at Maxis or EA. This is EA forcing them to build games this way. I'm going to talk about The Sims because that's what I know best.
This is not the fault of those beautiful, just so precious and so perfect and so lovely and so, incapable of doing any harm and anything bad. It's not the beautiful developers' fault. It's EA that obliges them to just deliver broken shit to you. It's like, where is the logic? Where is the logic? No, really, where's the logic? We're almost halfway through, divas. Hit that like button. How about that? Support the Drama House. We need it. We need your support, baby.
And it's a very tangible track record of increased monetization over the years. What you're about to see, again, isn't about the devs. We got to be mad at the right people here. It's about how aggressively EA has pushed monetization, specifically over the past 13 years. Please separate the creators from the corporate decisions that led us here.
Why? Why is it so important to divide the creators from the corporate. Why? Why? Like, truly, nobody was thinking to make this division, honestly. But Zephyrin goes to war for this point, by the way. She's always very invested. She always needs to point out how her criticism is not coming from a place of hate for anybody that isn't the shareholders, which is like an entity. EA is like an entity. So it's like EA bad, Sims good, Sims developers, absolute angels. Sims network influencers and creators, they have no guilt. You cannot blame them because everybody is a baby. It's just a baby. And they didn't do anything wrong. And they didn't mean it if they did because they're just babies.
This matters to me. So stay with me. There's a lot to unpack. All right. Woo! So first, I want to begin with The Sims 1. The Sims 1 launched in 2000 and released its final pack in 2003 and had 7 expansion packs totaling about $640 today.
You guys, I cannot believe it, but I think she's about to go into the whole too many DLCs. I think this is where we're going. The most important shit of it all in this whole buyout conversation is to fight for a different monetization model for the next Sims game because there are really too many DLCs. And don't you dare making these DLCs too expensive. Acting like she's in the cashier at the Moolah shop. Oh, well said girl. Yes. I mean, I've got the right soundbite for that. Nick Cash, are you in chat? I am summoning you with the soundbite. I hope you're there.
The Sims 1 Legacy Collection was re-released, which is all of that all in one for $20. Not bad, right?
Not bad.
They had to buy it again. This was a great system for The Sims 1, but EA has pushed us to the brink over the years. It really tested the temperature. Here's how it's gone wrong.
Tell them about Sims 2, Zeph. Tell them about Sims 2.
All right, so The Sims 2 came out in 2004 to 2008. The base game, just to get your...
Honey, don't bring my girl, The Sims 2, into this. Like...
Ooh, girl.
Jesus.
Self-started was $50, and there's 8 expansion packs that you can buy for $30 a piece, and then they introduced stuff packs. You could purchase 9 of those, which are smaller amounts of content for $20. Today, with inflation, it's $835.
835? I am just seeing a tag that says 470. What is going on? Are you guys seeing the same? Am I like truly hallucinating? Hold on.
And 9 of those, 8. So The Sims 2 came out in 2004 to 2008. The base game, just to get yourself started, was $50, and there's 8 expansion packs that you can buy for $30 a piece, and then they introduced stuff packs. You could purchase 9 of those, which are smaller amounts of content for $20. Today, with inflation, it's $835. And then there was also a little store that included $1,925, or adjusting for inflation, $3,280 worth of like hair, shoes, clothes that you could purchase.
But it got better, right?
I got bad news for you. Pick up the next one. Let's go.
Okay.
Um,
All right, let's get rid of
Now we're gonna. Oh,
Oh,
be
good
careful.
catch. Are you ready? Oh, this one's heavy.
That one's
I don't have any comments about this little piece on The Sims 2. I just want to say this.
Bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye. Bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
That's my answer. Where is this going? Where is this going? Tell us how you want to stop the EA buyout because you let that anonymous man be the only one to bring the torch, to hold the flame of the like couple of facts that you managed to bring up about the buyout. You left that to that man, and you guys are just doing like dances and performance. But okay, let's go and bother The Sims 2 and The Sims 2 price. Okay.
heavier. Now we're on to The Sims 3. 2009 to 2013. The base game, $50. And there's even more expansion packs. I believe I can't count, 8, 9, 10, 11 expansion packs, $40. And then we have 9 stuff packs for $20 a piece. This one, a little bit more expensive. And the thing that I want to mention is that they keep watering down and splitting up the content into more and more packs. This one with inflation, 1,380, and this they increase the temperature on that cash store because it's harder to know how much you're spending when it's 50 cents or $1 at a time, right? If you wanted to buy all of that, it's $72,000.
Wow.
72,000.
All right.
So soon people are spending 200, 300, 400 or even more over, since it stopped development in 2013 over time.
But we learned our lesson and we stopped, right?
Nah, we got The Sims 4.
How heavy is that one gonna be, son?
You better,
Yeah, Zephyrin, let's talk about The Sims 4. I'm curious to hear what she has to say about her.
your arms are gonna be dead tomorrow.
Keep that with your bed. Okay. All right. Go a little bit here. A little bit here. A little bit here. Yeah. Okay.
Woo!
All right. Good, because I need the motivation.
Jesus.
No, it's pretty bad.
Are you sure?
No. All right, you get that. You get that. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God.
Where are the children? Can I just ask this question? Where are the children? Because doing this kind of like physical comedy where we pretend that a piece of paper is heavy AF because it contains a lot of content, like, where are the children? Because I do that kind of like funny stuff when I'm entertaining kids. So where are they? Because I thought that this was supposed to be a serious thing. I thought that what I had heard was that I am just an armchair activist, just because I tell people that they should stop giving money to EA. But then if I am like such an unserious armchair activist, what is this? What is this, honey? What is it?
All right.
Let's go fast.
All right. The Sims 4. It's the current iteration of the Sims games. So 2014 to current. It used to be about $60, I think, to purchase, but now the base game's free because that's how they get you. That's how they bring you in.
Really? Oh. Who gets you? Oh, girl, the train is about to stop in the Luluville. I don't know. Do you want to get down?
Don't drop it.
So this one has 21 expansion packs for $40 a piece.
But you can buy any of them on the EA app using my promo code Zephyrin on checkout and save 5%. Okay?
The girl them skill out tip. Thunderball.
the hypocrisy is real.
12 game packs for $20 a piece. We have 20 stuff packs for $10 a piece and 58 kits for $5 a piece. So all of these, the trend as a simmer, one thing that I've noticed is that you get fewer and fewer things in more and more packs. So they split content that was once together in single packs into more packs. So if you wanted all of this, $1,575. And in addition to that, you can take a break. You're good.
You're good?
Yeah, you're good.
I know a way to make this lighter. I know a way to make it lighter.
Oh. Earlier this year, The Sims
That was unnecessary. You guys could have reused this printed paper for something else for the next event. Also, why destroying The Sims 4? That's the title that is making Zephyrin more money.
4 introduced a marketplace where you have to pay real money for player-made content. Things that for years the community has lovingly created and shared for free. What EA has done with this marketplace is guarantee themselves income after layoffs. There will be more staff cuts after the buyout. Behind every business decision are real people, developers, artists, and creators whose jobs, stability, and lives are being treated like numbers on a spreadsheet. It's hard not to feel like something deeply human is being lost in the process. Woo! Can you repeat after me?
Yeah!
No DLC for corporate.
Yeah, like they're literally like there's the road right here. Zephyrin cosplaying as a socialist. You guys are killing me today. You are the best chat. You are.
Grade. No DLC for corporate grade.
By the way, once again, on the topic of like counterproductive points we keep bringing up at these events, and they are counterproductive and like inconclusive, because I feel that the people that are hosting this, that are organizing this, are not like, they're not feeling it in their bones, they're not feeling it in their guts, they're not feeling it in their skin, okay? So that's why I think that these points always come across like odd and half-baked and not like thought through. But so listing that, like showing visually that, for example, the Sims games have always been a DLC system, and how much money EA has managed to make because of this, like you are protesting against the buyout, right? So the moment you bring up the topic of like DLCs being too expensive, being over monetized, you bring that up as in like it's always been this way, right? So I don't understand what they're trying to say, apart from sometimes stating the obvious, like, yeah, the over monetization has been going on for a long time, but small reminder that regardless of all these points that are being brought up today in this video we're watching, we hopped just not too long ago into Zephyrin's live stream, and she was there promoting her promo code and doing the giveaways for EA. So like nothing makes sense.
Take it away, Flair.
Woo! I'm excited now. I'm just gotta say, man, that was heavy. But we got a game to keep playing, and we're gonna keep playing it now. Monetization, right? There ain't nothing wrong with making a little bit of money. There ain't nothing wrong with making a little bit of money. If you made art, if you're
Yawning. Boring.
an artist, if you're a painter, if you're a game developer, I want you to be able to live off your art.
Who gives a shit? You know what? Who gives a shit? Honestly, As a creator, an artist, a diva, a woman, I don't give two shits about what this guy is saying that he wishes for my living to be. Like, who the fuck are you, dude? Apart from a bad actor, why are you even here? Like, I can't stand this complex of like, I am holier than thou, and I'm here to protect you and the future of our children, and like, nah, no. And then the hyper focus of all of this goes to like how we're gonna perform and how much like I don't even know what is the gain that you get from this, but whatever it is, how much of that visibility we can get. It's just triple, double, triple, quadruple ick. Totally.
I want you to be able to create something. As a gamer, I want to empower that. That's not what's happening anymore. The electronic art is the electronic machine. They're taking these games, things people love. There's no doubt in my mind that these workers on these games do care about the Sims, do care about their art. I believe that. But some CEO, some team lead told them, hey, cut it up. That thing you love, that painting you made, that tapestry.
He just said that the workers are like passionate about the projects and working hard, but he believes that some CEO, some team lead, like those two are like synonymous terms. Like, babe, just for a reality check, very brief. When you are working in a company as big as EA, you don't really talk to the CEO. I don't know if this is news to anybody, but the CEO speaks to people on his level, and then the next level, people talk to people on that level, and that's kind of how it works. So, no, I doubt that the bottom line EA employees get to have a phone call with Andrew Wilson. I don't know. Zephyrin has said plenty times that players, if they want to make it to like do something about the buyout, they can call Andrew Wilson. So maybe she does have a direct line to him. But from my experience in corporate, no, unfortunately, your regular employee does not have the contact of the CEO and will not be able to reach the CEO.
Street you wove, I need to make more money off of it. So slice it, cut it, take your darling, kill it, chop it into bits, butcher your art so I can make another $1,000. I hate this. Artists deserve to live, and they deserve to have the dignity to keep the art they've imagined, to see that come to fruition. And these CEOs are stopping them from that. But whatever, let's do another.
Stories. Who said that the employees at EA are trying to make their arts and the CEOs are stopping them? Like, this is... It's just disingenuous. Like, why? Look, write down a script, learn it by heart. If you're an actor, you should be able to memorize lines. So learn it by heart and then just recite that. Like, I don't get it. We have to go completely like completely unscripted, completely like improvised to say this kind of shit. And why are we even bringing up this point? Like I've said a million times, the employees of EA, not only in the US, have spoken up through their unions. At the beginning, like back in 2025, babes, they organized, they spoke up, they shared as much as they could, they sent letters of concern. So why do we need to keep making shit up, inventing on like what the employees of EAs are going through right now and making up this like story that nobody would believe, for which the employees are just like these massive sources of creativity and like purity, and they just want to do good, but then EA is holding their leashes tight. Like, it's just, aren't you guys here to stop the buyout? Like, read the employees' petition that they submitted through their union. Why don't we read the words of the employees instead of making shit up, using, like, misusing words? Ah, it just rubs me the wrong way, all of it. It's really amatorial and it's really performative. And yes, I still think, and we're 27 minutes in, I still think that absolutely sitting here inviting the rest of my partners to not give money to EA, to not endorse EA financially, to not give up the only piece of power we actually hold, our monetary agency, our spending decisions. I think that's like way more effective than whatever the fuck is going on over here.
Well, let's play a little bit more of a game. Who's up?
We got gamers up next.
Gamers up next? Let's make a little roll. You cool if I take it? Yeah! Oh, all right. Chance. Chance is a fun card to get. Out here, bing, bang. They're going on.
I mean, you guys had like 2, 4, 7 squares to hit from. So, like, why did you even have to come up with this fake game? Like, you didn't even commit to make like a proper Monopoly board that you could actually go through. This is just sad and meaningless, in my opinion. Everybody knows Monopoly doesn't have just 7 fucking squares. I'm losing my mind, guys. Also surviving through the heat wave. So please support the Drama House. Become a partner right now. You just need to subscribe wherever you're watching. Come on. If I was doing any Monopoly related, baby, you better believe that I would be making all the board. And then I would tell you, come play. We don't play just with 7 cards. We just don't. Thank you, she's silent. Grazie. Ah, grazie e buonanotte. Buonanotte, ci vediamo alla prossima. Cin cin. Cin cin. My partners are the best. They are. They are. They are. Yes. Yes, aspiration failure. Chin chin. You see how happy I am to hydrate when I have my Schweppes lemon? Dolly. Oh my God, I love it. Drama House Burgers. Use the discount code Consumer Protection. Let's go, baby. Hey. I love.
Chance! What do we got? No, 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 no. This looks like a loot box. What do you mean? Chance is a loot box. I can't touch this. Someone else opened it. You, get over here. No, 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 no. Open this loot box. I don't want to touch this crap. Come over here. Tell.
What is going on? I mean, look, in the previous protest, he was pretty excited to kick those boxes. So today he's like, I don't even want to touch it. Oh my God.
What's about? What do you got in there? The chance that EA gave us, the wonderful present EA gave us. What do we got?
A layoff?
Oh,
A layoff?
No, there's.
it's not a layoff.
There's something else in here.
Personally, been there, done that. Like, these people are cosplaying these words as if they don't mean anything to them. But as a person who has survived layoffs and then also got laid off, I don't know if this is how I would describe it. Like somebody handed me a box and there was there was a paper that said layoff. There was a paper that said congratulations, stupid. Like I don't know, I just find it ironic how at this point in these protests, things like layoff, like buyout, like Pride Month, they have become such, so easy to put out on the table as points of discussion that I feel that for many of these activists, they don't even mean much. And maybe they never went through that experience. That's why sometimes I bring it up because I did. And that shit can fuck you up for real. It can. So, like, I don't know, there has to be some more that goes beyond using these speaking points and almost making like a prop out of a very real life situation, like getting laid off after you've worked in a place for many years. We've seen this with the members of the team that was developing one of the Sims spin-offs called The Sims Town Stories. That entire team was laid off, and they were people that had been working with EA for over 5 years. Over 5 years. So it's so much more than just a prop in a fucking box. And that's why, in my opinion, it's something that has been deserving and requiring our attention since those same employees started speaking up. Because it is real. It goes way beyond a prop. Like and subscribe if you've also been laid off.
Another layoff?
There's gotta be something good. What else is in there?
Keep buying.
Keep buying, keep buying. There might be more. Okay,
Another?
Well, clean out some of these. Here's your layoff. Here's your layoff. Yo, bro, here's your layoff.
It's
Layoff.
just layoffs.
Just layoffs?
It's nonstop.
There's nothing else in here.
Oh no.
And we don't have any more money.
That box? Let me see that box. Set it down here for me. I just gotta show them what I think of this. Let's get this crap. Sorry, man. Sorry. You're a little angry. All right. Where were we? Who's got something to say about this?
So you might be asking, how? Why? No matter.
No, actually, I'm wondering, and I would like to ask Zephyrin, why is this funny to you? Because this random guy kicked a box? Like, why is this the source of so much happiness and glee? I mean, look, this is the same person that was gloating about her famous friendships during the so-called funeral of EA. So, like, we're not expecting a top-tier level of being serious here. We didn't expect it the first time. Remember when when a few of those people were marching towards the EA buildings. And I was like, I mean, just a little bit of, like, reminding yourself what it is that you're doing. Like, how much you believe in this message. I don't think the EA buyout is funny at all. I do think one can make like jokes and humor, but at a protest like this one, like, I don't know, it's just so unserious, and I think that that's why many people, not just me, believe that these kind of events are very, very, very performative. True tea.
No matter how you feel about AI, I want to chat about things that I personally saw when I was in San Francisco last month. This is where Electronic Arts headquarters is located in Redwood City, California. The way these tech investors... hair.
We're fighting the wind. We're fighting the wind.
Hair in my mouth.
We got beautiful hair. We're fighting the wind.
The way these tech investors view
What? What the fuck is going on?
people is dystopian and surreal. Throughout Silicon Valley, AI ads are absolutely littering billboards, but they weren't meant for you or me.
Nah, dog.
They were ads for investors. It was really weird. Genuinely, this is something I actually saw when I was there. It's really weird. How would you feel if you saw ads everywhere that question why you, a human, are still being hired
You don't deserve a job.
and boast that AI doesn't need to take bathroom breaks or complain about long work hours? Do you want to be replaced by AI? No! It feels crummy, and I promise.
Artisan won't work from home in Ibiza next week. Oh, not ChatGPT not getting to go to Ibiza. I'm sorry. I also think that these companies, the AI ads are like disturbing, and I hate it, hate it, hate it. I just really don't know how we ended up here, apart from the connection of Zephyrin recalling stuff about her trip. But okay.
That I'm literally not exaggerating or misinterpreting the messages they're trying to send. Woo!
These are all real ads, baby.
So this ad campaign is by Artisan. Can you let's show here. Woo! And it just feels like what was literally like, this is a really solid example of multiple things that we saw there, but the intention behind them is becoming really hard to ignore. Reduce human labor because AI doesn't need benefits, breaks, or time off. AI doesn't get tired. And it literally says here, artisans are excited to work 7.
Yeah, but you're not protesting against the artisans, babe. So you know what? I bet, I am certain that you could have found a fucking quote from Andrew Wilson or from Laura Miele or from another top executive talking about AI, and you could have included this little segment in your protest against EA, and it would have made sense because you were still quoting somebody from EA saying it. Do you know that that EA has purchased like AI development companies and models? Like, I think there's plenty of tea to be spilled on this topic. So why aren't we spilling it? But we're talking about ads for a company that you noticed when you were at the airport in San Francisco. Like, respectfully, who gives a shit? Like, we're not here to talk about this. Like, with so many things that you could be bringing up.
Jesus.
Barbie, I'm so lucky to have you. You always know what to say.
20+ hours a week. Artisan won't complain about work-life balance. Your kid's sick? Well, Artisan's not going to complain about that. And the artisans also won't need a meeting with HR.
Artisan.
That's true, artisan.
Artisan.
Right.
Don't see real. Don't know what real life is. But bit 'em.
This ad campaign was actually launched on May 1st, which I don't know if you guys know.
You guys know May 1st?
May Day. May Day. International Workers' Day. Not a lot of people know this. That's a day meant to honor the blood struggle and hard-won rights of workers around the world. So humans, like, we fought for that stuff. You and me. And does that make you feel good? No!
Ah, look at Zephyrin. She is fighting for the rights of workers worldwide. Worldwide diva, okay? She is doing all the work. We watched not too long ago, we watched a video, a live stream where Zephyrin was saying that it's because of her that the European Union Commission is going to take until July the 20th to go through the antitrust evaluation of the EA buyout. It's because of Zephyrin, you didn't know? And it's also because of Zephyrin that you have an international, like, Workers' Day. It's because of her. She just said it. We've been fighting for it, you and I. She's just, like, occupying. She's literally just occupying space and seats in places where she truly does not belong because I don't think she cares that much, in all honesty. Because if you care about the things you talk about, you would never go and like get credit for stuff that doesn't really depend on you and that you have no control over. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
And that's the point. These campaigns reveal something deeper about how parts of the tech world and investor world are increasingly viewing people, not as individuals with lives or needs, but as friction and something inefficient standing in the way of output and profit. And they become a product or a liability. And the mindset is already reshaping gaming. If you don't know, Electronic Arts has partnered with Stability AI, a company building generative systems that create and edit images, 3D, and audio. So generative slap. In Silicon Valley, we're
And I love to promote it, okay? Okay? As long as you use my code Zephyrin, get 5% upon checkout. I don't care if there's stuff that is AI slob made by Stability AI because EA recently purchased them. And besides, if you're listening to this and you're thinking, wow, Zephyrin is really giving us true updates on all the fuckery that EA has been doing, honey, tune in the Drama House right now because I've got videos about the Stability AI. I've got videos about the anti-cheat system that EA has been developing and implementing into their games called Javelin. I mean, girl, girl.
efficiency is often just a softer word for cost cutting. It's hard not to see the direction things are heading, especially when AI is already being used to replace game testers, EA's QA, while layoffs and burnout continue to grow across the country. Do you want Gen AI slapping your games? No! I want that stuff to be made by people. There's soul in that.
But then, honey, go and tell them. Go and tell them, pick up the phone, call Andrew Wilson and say, hey, baby, I really don't want the Gen AI thing. And look, since you're at it, can you please stop making DLCs so expensive? Just give us a game subscription so we can pay every month and get all of our favorite Sims content. Can't wait to advertise it for you, Andrew Wilson. Give me a call. Tell them, aren't you inside of the program because like that you can still bring feedback? Isn't that the reason? You can still bring your feedback, get the community voices heard. So then do that. How about that? And cheers to that, to you, baby. I have the best mod in the entire world. Chin chin.
And we're being asked to accept higher costs, fewer guarantees, and less stability in return for the same or worse experiences at a time when living itself is more expensive than ever. And because gaming is also a comfort and escape and a sense of literal community for many of us, that pressure hits differently. And it makes the whole thing feel more fragile than it should. And this deal won't just affect one company, guys. It sets a tone. EA is huge. And it sets a precedent and a signal for what the rest of the industry is allowed to become if no one pushes back.
Find it now.
And I want to remind you that loot boxes started with Call of Duty. And when that excuse me, and when that kind of spread, we've seen what's happened. More and more monetization across the board. Repeat after me. We must say no. We must say no.
Weren't they screaming, stop the EA buyout? No layoffs, no AI. No? Now the chant is, we must say no? We've heard from the previous protest, by the way, that Zephyrin is big on sea chanties. So why not making one up for the occasion? I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Zeph, are we done with this one?
Yes,
We
sir.
done with this one?
This is how we feel.
All right.
Yeah, break it all. Fuck
Getting a little
it.
too mad. Getting a little too mad. What's next? More of the game?
Whew.
More of the Oh, I'm excited, but let's talk a little bit more. I got something to say. I hope you don't mind. Art deserves to be made by artists. Not give me a little bit more of that, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Machines don't have the soul, as wonderful Zeph was talking about here. Art should be made by artists. The fact that we are not using this AI for different things that should be wondrous, but instead we're using it to take the dignity out of the workers. We're using it to rob people of a wage, to rob them of a way of life. It's like, oh, it's more efficient. I'm like, no, it's taking away the livelihood of an American worker. It's taking away their ability to
Just an American one, okay? Don't you think? Don't you even worry about the Canadian workers, the European workers? And don't you even bother thinking about all of those workers in Saudi Arabia? Because there's plenty to talk about over there. But Zafrin saw one of these creepy AI ads at the airport in San Francisco, so we had to go through this whole thing. If you're joining right now and you're wondering what the fuck, I mean, same girl, same.
feed their family. And it's loading up a corporation with how much debt? How much debt if the debt goes through? Like, how much was it?
20 billion with a B.
20 billion. You know how they make that squared away? You know how they fix that? They don't make a better game. They don't dare make a better game. No. What they do is they start laying them off. Lay off the workers, move that bottom needle up. Got to do something now. But let's keep playing.
I wish you guys were saying what the fuck we're supposed to be doing now. But there is no answer to that. There is no plan about that. So I guess we shall continue wondering. And I mean, look, if you are here in the search for answers, I'll tell you what we can do that is actually effective. So stick around.
In our game, I think it'll have a happy ending, right? Right?
James, do you have any good news?
All right, I'll roll for him.
Huh?
I'll roll for him.
Oh, sorry.
Right here. Right now, it's time to roll.
Yep.
Time to roll. All right, roll. Thought I got ahead of myself for a minute there. I had to check in.
That was me. I'm just eager.
All right, good. No, that's good. That's good. Yeah! I got a 4. I got a 4. Let's go, boys. All right, 1, 2. Oh, man. Oh, no. What happens when you land on go? In Monopoly, anybody know? You get money. Pass go, collect 200. Pass go, collect. Oh, we got a 200. 200. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's say,
Whoa,
let's
no.
say 200. That doesn't say. Somebody come over here. Somebody explain this to me. Why is it not 200? Why is it? That's too many zeros for my marine brain to comprehend. Someone explain it to me.
Andrew Wilson, 55 billion. Selling out gamers, XOXO. Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund. Okay. If only there were people in Sims spaces, specifically creators, that actually took the time to do a little bit of research and explain how a leveraged buyout works and how this specific leveraged buyout is going to work. Yes, there are people like that. Yes. One of them you're partnered with, okay, partners? So be proud of your choices because you are partnering with the right people, okay?
Cran.
It's written in crayon. Never mind that helps. It's never mind that.
Please understand the joke. Sorry.
All the Marines out there love that. All the Marines right there love that.
$55 billion. And who's it from? The Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund for selling out gamers? Andrew Wilson. Yeah, $55 billion. And from the Sense Our Ship Bank and Trust? That seems really legit to me. I don't know. Like, James, do you have any good news about this
Come
evening?
on, James.
From the censorship bank. Also, I love how this entire like attention, like extra attention on just like saying Saudi Arabia, painting Saudi Arabia as this like monstrous entity that is just coming for this concept of being an American. Like, okay, this is today's menu, I guess. We are absolutely discounting the role of Jared Kushner and by proxy, the role of the current president of the United States and his family and the conflict of interest that comes with that. Hello, it was on this channel that we sat and we watched a piece of Congress hearing from Secretary Bassent, which is the same person that these guys are sending their little petition to. But I don't even know if they know what this person looks like. We sat here and watched so that we were like, oh, this is who we're contacting to scrutinize the deal. We are collecting signatures so that we can go ahead and contact this man. So we went and saw who this man is and how this man speaks in general and how open-minded he is about initiatives such as this one. But okay, it's funnier that somebody came up with, oh, the bank should have like a little play on words, and so people will think that we are like, so brilliant and smart and so funny. Because ultimately, that's the only thing that matters, We will finish watching this and you will think how funny these hosts were. Because this was fun. This was a good time. They should never stop doing these protests because, oh boy, they're just so good.
No.
Oh, Frank.
Video game.
I think this man's name is Frank. I think she just said, oh, Frank.
I don't know. Like, James, do you have any good news about this
Come
evening?
on, James.
No.
Oh, Frank.
Or James, maybe?
Video games are already becoming
If only they could have introduced this man.
a monopoly. It hasn't happened overnight. Consolidation has been a slow, silent process so that fewer and fewer companies control more and more of the games we love. In fact, just 10 companies now control over 60% of the entire industry. Banks and investors see gaming as safe and recession-proof because they know we will keep playing. They don't see art. They don't see passion. They see profit, and they want your hard-earned money. And it goes even further. The Saudi Public Investment Fund already holds stakes in companies like Nintendo and has ties to major cultural forces like Grand Theft Auto and Pokemon Go, along with their investments in Live Nation Entertainment and Uber. Through its Project 2030 vision, they are pouring billions into sports and entertainment, steadily expanding their reach into global culture in an effort to enrich themselves and make us forget about their human rights abuses. The more control they gain, the more they can make us pay through price hikes and DLC, censor what we see, and control the games we're allowed to play. But there are more of us than there are of them, and that still matters, and that's why we keep showing up. Do you want monopolies?
No!
Game Master Slayer, what's next?
Nothing, man. The game's done. The game's over. See? They hit it. It's done. The game is over. We're out of pieces.
James, the game is over. We only had 7 squares and we rolled 4 times. So, like, we can't go any further.
We're out of dice. Right here, our game, everybody, has concluded. But I'm hoping that we're not the only ones in the game. I'm hoping there's some other players out here in this alliance. And I'm hoping all of you right now watching this, and all of you right here are ready to keep playing, are ready to keep rolling dice. Are you ready to keep playing?
Yeah!
I'm so sorry, this one's a little deaf from the Marines. I couldn't hear you. Are you ready to keep playing?
Yes!
Real stuff right there.
Our game of Monopoly may be over, but the Players Alliance is just getting started. Progress isn't always linear. and we do not let anyone tell you how to use your voice before you've had the chance to speak. Every movement starts with a hopeful spark. The Players Alliance started with just a few gamers deciding to do something about corporate greed in the industry. The ambition has spread like wildfire to almost 75,000 people, and we need to make this campaign successful. A petition alone won't do it. A protest alone won't do it. A boycott alone isn't going to be enough.
Gadler.
True change requires a lot of
Ah, so the petition won't do it. The protest won't do it. Don't you even. Don't you even. Girl, don't you even think about boycotting because that alone doesn't do shit. Like, if all the people tomorrow decided that they're no longer buying anything, everyone, like, no purchase day, according to James and his friend Zephyrin and the Marine guy, that wouldn't do anything. It would not impact change at all. So, James, what is it that we need to do then?
moving pieces, and I hope you'll join in the industry. The ambition has spread like wildfire to almost 75,000 people, and we need to make this campaign successful. A petition alone won't do it. A protest alone won't do it. A boycott alone isn't going to be enough.
Gadler.
True change requires a lot of moving pieces, and I hope you'll join us and sign our petition and make a phone call to your representatives. Join the Players Alliance. Ask a friend to do so too. We are making a difference.
Tell them more.
Jesus.
So, babe, listen up. The protests will not do shit. The petition is not enough. Boycotting is definitely not enough. So, their solution for you is to sign their petition and call your representative. That's the plan. What? You thought they were gonna come with like an action plan figured out with actionable points, with like a structure? No. Go and sign the petition because the petition will not help, but it's the only tool that they can fucking give you. Boycott, nah, no, it will not do anything. But signing the petition, yes. Signing the petition alone will not do anything. Signing the petition and joining the Players Alliance Discord, absolute change, babe. Absolute activism. Yeah, and look at this message from True Falco. My representative is Ted Cruz. Like, what is True Falco gonna do? Like, excuse me, Player Alliance, but is True Falco supposed to get on the phone with Ted Cruz's office in those like 2 weeks that he's actually working there and not like flying away from natural disasters? Like, I'm sorry, True, you gotta call Ted Cruz, and that's the apex of the actions you can take, and then sign the petition. And then once you're done, maybe you can join one of these events. This is the plan, the course of action that they have thought about for you.
More.
Thank
Tell 'em
you,
more,
James.
Zach. Tell them more.
5calls.org is actually a really good resource to easily find your representatives' phone numbers. A lot of them don't even know this is going on, by the way. I'm dead serious. Please call, email. It does make a difference. 46 representatives have already signed a deal to stop Scott Bessent. So join the Players Alliance Discord because it takes a little.
This is just not correct. And the way she phrased it is just disingenuous. Again, trying to take credit. Like, I used to think that Zephyrin was like final boss of performative activism, but the more I listen to her performative activism, the more I think that her thing is really about taking credit for things that she has not done. And sitting on that credit just because it makes her feel accomplished, I think, in my opinion. Because even this is not correct. the members of Congress united before Zephyrin had even spoken the word buyout, okay? And they sent a joined letter where they asked for scrutiny of the buyout. Again, way before the Player Alliance was even considering doing their little event with little Simsi. By the way, if we consider that the starting point, like where are we today? Because in that live stream, you guys were saying the same shit. Sign the petition, call your representative. That was in what, March? End of February, March? Okay. It's July, baby. Your message is still this one? Okay.
Little pieces. I might be out here today with all of these lovely people, but you can do some things at home too. And I have a couple of like things to say to some very key people.
Cook 'em, Zeph. Cook 'em.
Oh, I'm ready.
Cook 'em, girl.
This is
Get the grill ready.
get the grill ready.
Woo!
This is the U.S. Secretary of Treasury, Scott Bessent.
Oh, Scotty.
Is he ready for this? I don't think he
Does
is.
Scotty know?
Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty doesn't know. He's the receiver of your petition. And also, all of those representatives you just said that contacted him in a letter, he doesn't know?
Doesn't know.
Scotty doesn't know.
Don't tell him.
So, to the Secretary of Treasury, Scott Bessent, the wind is rude, is allowing the sale of an American company and subjecting millions of people to the whims of a foreign entity your desired legacy. Your opportunity to do right unto Americans is right now. Protect Americans, protect American jobs, and protect one of the biggest industries in the world.
Fighting monarchies.
Block
American
the EA deal. This wind is rude.
Fighting monarchies, American traditions, American tradition.
So this is lovely Mark Pocan of Madison, Wisconsin. He's a representative here in this beautiful city.
All right.
So good news for Madison is that Representative Mark Pocan, thank you for standing up for Madison jobs and American jobs
Hell yeah.
and demanding that this deal be investigated. He signed that letter. Your voice and protection of Madison jobs is not unnoticed.
He signed a letter? What? Wait, what?
Is that Representative Mark Pocan, thank you for standing up for Madison jobs and American jobs
Hell yeah.
and demanding that this deal be investigated. He signed that letter. Your voice and
Who knows which letter Mark actually signed? We won't know because we're here for the vibes. We're not here for the facts. We're here for the story. We're not here for the facts. So, like, letters, petitions, it doesn't matter. Names, it's all like interchangeable, baby. Who knows what this Mark did? I don't know. I'd like to know. What letter? What letter?
protection of Madison jobs is not unnoticed. The wind is rude.
Man, we appreciate
Boo?
you all the way. Thank you. Sign on the dotted line. Stand up for your people. Stand up for each other.
Leadership is priceless, and we hope that other representatives will join the 46 representatives, including Mark Pocan, in pushing Scott Bessent for an investigation. Block the EA deal.
Block Scotty.
And last, but certainly not least,
Yeah! We got some offers.
this is EA CEO Andrew Wilson.
Yeah!
Right here.
Yeah!
Boo!
Careful where you point that, Zeppy. Careful where you point that thing. Oh, it's ugly.
Don't tell them that Andrew Wilson is not American. Oh, don't let them know that it's not even, he wasn't even born in the US of A. I'm seeing your messages, guys. I also agree, like, very patriotic this last part about all the good American jobs and the good American companies. Okay, unfortunately, this goes beyond. I also remember them advertising a petition for the UK whatever happened to that? Because we haven't heard anything about UK or EU. But Miss Zephyrin was so sure when we heard her say that the EU had delayed the approval commission for antitrust for the EA buyout because of the Players Alliance and Zephyrin's major efforts. But today we're not talking about that. Today we're all Yankees. Todos gringos, baby.
You have had over 13 years as CEO of Electronic Arts. And for many players, the feeling we have isn't progress. All we feel is distance and a growing sense that the people who make and play these games are no longer at the center of the company's decisions.
Get 'em.
What gamers have seen instead is rising monetization, repeated layoffs, strained studio morale,
Go for the kill.
and now a controversial partnership with Stability AI. All while executive compensation and investor returns continue to climb. The promise of innovation, like you always like to tout, starts to feel really hollow when it consistently comes at the cost of the people building the games and the platform on which you stand. There is still time to choose a different path, and one that doesn't treat players and developers as expendable.
Maybe Zephyrin is having like a little fling with a The Sims 4 developer. I think this is the only possible reason why we keep bringing these developers up as if they're baby angels. And also, hello, can we get some justice for all the people that work in EA as employees and probably ain't developers, but are still going through all of this? Because Zephyrin surely doesn't give two fucks about them. But if we want to think about all the employees, let's think about all the different departments. Let's think about all the different job positions. I know she's just like playing for the developers team. But when I think about the layoffs and all this stuff, I know exactly who usually gets on the chopping board first. And I also know exactly that a company of the size of EA goes way, way beyond the departments that have the developers in them. There are so many more other job positions. And also, these positions and these offices and these teams exist also outside of the US. Just a reminder, because these things could not come up during these protests. They just were not part of the script.
But that choice has to be made intentionally, not just after the fact. If this deal goes through, it won't just be remembered as another business transaction. It'll be remembered as the moment one of the biggest names in gaming crossed a line when trust finally broke for good. Here the gamers that make EA one of the deal goes through. It won't just be remembered as another business transaction. It'll be remembered as the moment one of the biggest names in gaming crossed a line when trust finally broke for good. Here the gamers that make EA the giant that it is. Here the developers that built this platform on which you stand. Stop the nonsense. Meet with your executives. Block the EA deal. Repeat after me.
It's just simply not how it works. Like, is she okay? It's not how this works. You don't just meet with your executives and block the EA buyout. It's just ridiculous. It makes no sense, and it just proves how, just like we've seen in all the other events, honey, how all of this is just empty. It's just, I don't even know why. Like, honey, why are you even doing this? The simplification of this whole thing that leads her to this final, call your executives, block the buyout. This is not a matter of Andrew Wilson like having to reply to a message in a paper note that says, do you want to be my boyfriend? Yes, no. Like, this is not, that's a little bit, it's a little bit more serious than that, girl. I don't know if you read The Room, but not only is it more serious than that, it's also more, advanced. It went further, it developed. We are in a final stage. I know it's hard to accept, but they told us that this would happen and it's happening. And so, where's the shock? And more importantly, where is your plan then? What are you guys gonna be saying when the buyout is finalized? You're just gonna move on and this will remember a great experience for your life? I mean, valid.
Hey, block the EA deal!
What's it just?
You know,
You want to do something with this? You want to do something with this?
I kind of do.
You want to do something with this?
This is gonna feel really
Take
No.
it away. Yeah. Oh, yeah, a little more. Oh, a little more. Pick me up so bad. Anybody else want to stomp on this? Anybody else want to stomp on this?
It feels really good. Get it out.
Jesus.
Honey, here's another prop that I guess will not be reused for the next protest.
All right, got it. It's a little hot. You got it.
Thank you so much to everyone for joining the live stream. And thank you to all the lovely people who came and showed up for us today. Honestly, it's been really hard to be transparent. And I really appreciate all of you guys who listen, because the long-term effects of all this are truly going to be something that sets the tone for the rest of the gaming industry. And a foreign involvement like this to this degree is just so egregious and lined with self-enrichment that it's genuinely unreal to watch this kind of unfold, because you never think that people can be that shitty and that bad. We're here because we love the video games that are created by developers that we love, and developers who showed up.
Developers that we love, shout out to my baby that works in Floor 7, Department C. You're the biggest developer I have ever met. Like, the girl, it's giving obsession.
Up here today with us, and who are also watching this live stream or watching things along with us. So thank you to everyone. Make those phone calls, pretty please. A lot of the representatives don't know. The pressure matters, and I'll see you next time.
Real good job, guys.
Jesus.
Wow. Yeah, that's right. The scroll, where is she? Honey, the scroll did not make an appearance. The scroll did not make an appearance. That's true. That's true. Also, the UK petition was not mentioned anymore. Like, I'm wondering, is that whole thing still going on? This petition, the UK petition, let me see. I have it right here. I know, it still exists, but we're not talking about her anymore because today it was all about America. So, oh, they could have printed these for their protests. Why not? Giving them a couple of tips for the next one. Okay, but this whole Block the Deal UK, not mentioned at all. And this was 12 days ago. I guess that right after, we just went... Hold on. So the protest was... No, this is Orlando. Okay. And then, of course, 2 days later, we're back advertising. back. Advertising, coffee and productivity, embroidery, and now The Sims 4 giveaway. 8 hours of it. Damn. That's definitely more time than the time we've spent on these protest thing. Okay. No Plumbob either. That's true. But they tricked people with the cosplaying, honey. What do you mean there was a Spider-Man this time? They must have told them, you gotta cosplay. And still didn't join in the cosplaying. Oh, absolutely, Cherry Bonbon. Now look at that. This is the kind of logic that I love, and it's also girl math. Boycotting, honey. It's a 100% discount. Yes, Cherry Bonbon. I like the way you're thinking. Absolutely. Babe, use the Drama House promo code discount, okay? Get 100%. Don't pay any money, because why would you? Why would you? And don't listen to people that will lead you in a protest that has no objectives to then selling you the products that the company you are protesting against is selling. This is what's up. This is what's happening. Yeah, the audacity to put her creator code on the screen permanently. It's on every freaking live stream. All of them. Still streaming Sims 4. Lady D, what do you think of my theory that she's doing all these protests to spend time with the guy, with the Slayer? I mean, I have no clue. I didn't really see the synergy and the chemistry over there, to be honest. Little Simsy is all over this thing. Okay, look at her. She's here. She was right here. Of course. But after the protest in Madison, you guys, the absolute self-praising continued, okay? Because if you go to the Players Alliance Instagram page, yeah.
That is working to help fight corporate greed. This is Kayla Sims. She's a Twitch streamer and YouTuber, better known.
She does not come to any of these protests because she's busy streaming Paralives.
As Lil Simsy. Right now, a lot of talk about the EA buyout and ways that impacts the gaming industry as a whole.
Block the EA deal! Block the EA deal!
That's Rachel, better known as Zephyrin. She's an organizer and Sims creator who spoke about why she opposes the buyout.
The Sims is a game about life, and that's everyone. All colors, all walks of life. That's why we're here today.
It really does affect all games across the entire industry, even beyond just EA games. Private equity buyout of this scale is completely unprecedented and will probably have ripple effects across the entire industry forever.
I think that it inspired a lot of people to sign the petition that we've been trying to share. The petition itself is to the Secretary of the Treasury, and the ultimate goal is to hopefully have him stop the deal. But I think even beyond that, having a massive petition with so many signatures really sends signs to EA and to the new buyers about how much the community opposes it, because we have so many really valid concerns about national security and data security of Americans. The hope is that because of those concerns, we can get the government to help prevent the deal from going through.
I wonder where they got that long ass quote from Little Simsy talking about the buyout, because I hadn't heard her. The $55 billion deal that has Sims players worried. There she is again. The face of the Player Alliance, honey. We haven't seen her in one protest. She was just on the stream playing Stardew Valley. Like, there's a lot of concerns about censorships in The Sims because of those new owners that do not have a great track record with human rights. Yeah, let's quote her on this like so awfully constructed. This quote is from that stream with Congressman Frost playing Stardew Valley. Yeah, remember, a lot of concerns about censorships within The Sims because of those new owners that do not have a great track record with human rights. Wow. What an impactful statement. Oh, this is a big ass quote from Kyla Sims. Kyla Sims was guilt tripped into doing this little interview and share it in these posts because she was not in Florida. We heard from Zephyrin that time. Remember Divas? She was like, I'm gonna be meeting with Kayla later. So they met, and then probably this post came out of that meeting. I love The Sims so much. I want to continue playing the game. I want to continue to support the game. I want The Sims to exist because I think it's such an important pillar of the gaming community. There's nothing else like it in the entire world, and it's so special, and I hate to see EA be running it into the ground with these poor decisions. Oh, honey, they had been doing that for a while. In fact, your bestie Zephyrin spoke exactly about this. Not about this specifically, but I wish so desperately. Okay, I'm interested in this little post, you guys, because I had not seen it. All of these quotes from Kayla Sims. I wish so desperately that I could feel comfortable continuing to support it, but it just feels morally wrong at this point. Don't worry, babe. Zephyrin has no problems. There's nothing morally wrong for her in advertising it. How are players fighting back? Hear more about the Player Alliance and the rest of the EA buyout story in our episode, The 55 Billion Deal That Has Sims Players Worried. Listen at the link in bio or wherever you get your podcast. They started a podcast?
Oh my God!
Now I'm going to this link in bio. Where's the podcast? Where's the podcast? I'm reading the comments. Did not find this podcast. If you do, honey, link it in Discord. Thank you, because I'm curious. We're all with you, Simsy. I haven't paid for anything to do with The Sims or EA since all of this. Well, Simsy did pay for those SpongeBob kits. The best way to do this is to use your wallets. They want your money, so don't give them. Very good. I love to see the boycotters in this comment section. Clock them, Kayla. That's our sis. Little Simsy, the voice of the people. That's our sis. Speak on it. Yes, thank God for these creators. You know what? Thank God for these wonderful creators. Thank you, Little Simsy. Thank you, Zephyrin. Thank you to the Game Master that we saw in the protest. You guys are truly changing the world, lives. You're changing my life. You're changing your life. You're changing the life of the people that are coming to the protest. You're really doing everything in your power to make things better. And not only are The Sims developers' baby angels and creatures from heaven, but so are you. So are you. Without you, we would all be lost. Without you, all of our data would have already been sold to the Saudi government. So thank you. You are really the first line of defense for all the players that rely on you. 100%, whether it's, relying on you based on just being a fan, which is what happens with Little Simsy, or relying on you as a activist and spokesperson. And that's Zafrin. Look how much she's like the activism in this stream. I can feel it, and I'm not even hearing her talk. She is so active in her activism, reminding people that the buyout is so bad, that EA and the shareholders are so bad. But at the same time, are we gonna hold it against her that she still wants you to go and buy EA products? Are we gonna hold it against her? Thank you. I'm so proud of all of these creators. They're clearly doing the best job ever. And I wish that one day I'll be as active of an activist as they are. But I guess that today I will have to continue being, just an armchair activist. I guess that's my thing. Because I'm just not doing enough. And I haven't been doing it for long enough. And honestly, if you don't organize a protest and you don't have an article about you with an interview about you, and if you haven't explained that your name comes from your last name and not from the name of your Sims channel, like, are you even an activist? Are you even an activist? No, you're not. So I'm sorry, you guys. I will never be able to represent you as well as Zafrin does, or as well as Little Simsy can do for you. We are all just lazy boycotters. Exactly, Greg. Does the Drama House have a 5% discount? Oh, honey. Here is 100% or nothing. On any EA property, if you decide to go through the Drama House portal, you're never gonna be spending any money again on EA because you are going to be 100% boycotting. Is that so valid? Yes. We are the community. We are doing the actual work, and we will continue being lazy. Honey, we will continue boycotting because it's costing us nothing. And we will continue speaking on the buyout, speaking on the hypocrisy, speaking on the whatever greedy strategy they come out next, because really we have no alternative agenda over here. We have nothing that we're afraid of, and there's nothing that I will hold back and will not tell you because I can't. No, I can. I'll give you all the true tea, divas. I'll give you all the true tea. And maybe we should start a petition so that we can send Lady Drama traveling around the world. It doesn't matter if EA has like an office there or not. We can always improvise. I don't know. And maybe the Player Alliance could also fly me. I'm wondering a place with a beach. I don't know. I would like to see that. It could be a better protest than this mess we've just watched, you guys. Use creator code consumer protection. Yes. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Oh my god, my Schweppes lemon is almost over. It would just be as effective as an office on a Saturday. I keep forgetting that that whole thing we just watched right now, they were doing it on a Saturday, so the people were not even there working. Player Alliance desperately needs Lady Drama Insight. Oh, I mean, I don't know if they could afford me. I think I'm a little bit too controversial for them, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm stressed out. But I'll gladly continue having the conversations nobody really wants to have here with you guys, because look at us. Haven't you noticed how your life has just gotten better? Your skin is definitely glowing, and you just feel, you know, more motivated since you've become a Drama House partner and since you've started boycotting EA. I know you do. I know the other day you were looking at yourself in the mirror and you were like, oh my God, I am a fish. I'm fish and fierce, baby. And it's a new vibe. And I'm like, yes, that's the Drama House effect. And that's the boycotting effect. That's it. That's it. Cherry Bonbon, you are so sweet. You guys, I hope on Monday I'll still be here and I will not have, you know, dissolved into steam and water because of this freaking heat wave. So pray for me. But let's play Paralives on Monday if my computer allows it. And then we'll see what falls on us on Thursday. And then get ready, baby. Because next week, so the week later, we will be playing Nancy Drew in Venice because Lady Drama will be in Venice. Okay? So I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to that. If in the meantime there's like another protest, fuck, I hope not. But I guess we'll be watching it. I really liked having this little different Thursday reminding us of the Drama House talks. So I really enjoyed it. And I hope you did too, honey. Please hit that like button. Now I'm gonna check on you. How are these likes? How are these baby likes? 42 likes. Let's get this to 45. Come on. I bet you enjoyed. I bet you enjoyed. I bet you can leave a like. And I bet you can subscribe if you haven't yet. Please do. Honey, there's a freaking heat wave. And we sat here, we watched the whole protest, and we also had a good time. Like, hello. Of course you liked it. Oh my God, Cherry Bonbon, I'll be celebrating my birthday with my family and my Drama House family on Monday. Yes. OMG. Let's do it. July babies, summer babies. I adore. Can't wait. Can't wait. I love birthday season. I'm a cat meow. This handle is fabulous, by the way. I'm a cat meow. Just subbed. I didn't notice. Thank you so much. Amazing. Right now. Thank you. So you guys always check that you're actually subscribed and that your notifications are on, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I've noticed that for the channels that I also watch, they don't send you notifications about anything anymore. So please turn on the notifications, and if then I'm spamming you too much with the notifications, I don't know, just ignore me. But is it ever spam, really? I don't think so. I don't think so. So we've reached 46 likes. I've reached my limit before I need the AC and a shower. But I had such a good time, as much good time as we could have today, honestly, watching this protest. You guys are the best. The messages flowing in the live chat and the good humor that you guys bring to these tough watches that we put ourselves through. I mean, that's priceless, okay? So thank you so much, YouTube. Thank you so much, Twitch. Please make sure you're subscribed everywhere so you don't miss any of the tea, okay? And join us on Discord because that's the extra tea and the place to be. And yes, there's a video coming up. I'm working on it. So probably in the weekend, there's going to be a new video from moi. And that's it. Lady Drama spam never. Thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you, divas. Turning those notifications on. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm gonna go and take a fresh a fresh shower. Please do the same. Stay hydrated, and let's keep on doing what all the hot people are doing. Oh yes, baby. Let's keep going. Let's boycott EA. Mwah. Bye, partner.